So what I just played for you on my Tango wood guitar was something that I don't know. It's. I find I'm a creative person. I have the patience to do things, but I need to see things throughout. So, if you're doing schoolwork, you don't really see what you're getting out of it till someone asks you a question about something you're studying, and you're like, blah 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 blah, or someone in a different year goes, oh, how did this work start? And you're like, oh, it started like this, and that's when you realise. Like, I remember when I was in college, I went for computers, and I remember like on my first day being really really nervous, and wasn't until these two lads in front of me asked, who's like basically went, so what's this course about? And I think my nerves just dropped, and then I explained, and then within like 6 months of me going, I know about computers, but then starting going, I know fucking nothing about computers. I'm terrified. I'm genuinely terrified. I never know where to look if you want to. I was terrified. I was really, really terrified of fucking up and like wasting my time and wasting my money. Well, not my money, my parents' money, because they paid for college. And like I got in, getting in was great. And like 6 months, I realized, boom, I'm doing stuff I didn't know when I started. I'm looking at my notes when I started. I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? And then I'm realizing. And within 2 years, I finish, and I have my certs. And then again, I get bored, and I don't want to go to the computer, so then I do horticulture. And something I've done my entire life is just grow things. I love growing things. And because that's, again, it's something you can see happening. You can see your achievements. It's like achievement in a game. You can see you played 100 hours. You have all the achievements. You can see all these things. And I think it's a thing to be seen. So, I'm a creative person, but I hate doing something when you can't see the results. Like, you can't see a mile in the future. You have to just do it one bit at a time. And I think that's what's really hard. I always need someone to kind of push me. So when I was in school, I was playing piano or keyboard, and I got really into it. But when I finished school, I didn't have someone push me, go, do this, so it just went to the wayside. And with the guitar, I picked up the guitar years and years ago, when I was 12 or something, and then I just got it for the wrong reasons. And then there was an accident, and I hurt the nerves. Well, not the nerves. I had an accident with these two fingers. Basically, they got sliced, and I've lost the feeling in part of my finger right here. And I was like, well, I need to strengthen these hands, so I picked up the guitar again. And a guitar is a very hard thing to see you become better at, because it takes months before your hands are strong enough to play longer than 10 minutes. You should only play for the first 6 months 10 minutes a day. Just try and get a chord book and learn the chords and go E minor, E, A minor, A, D. Like, know the shapes, and that's something that was really hard. And like, some of the hardest things was going from G to D. But if you just repeatedly practice it, I think that's the one thing I don't have. I am a creative person. I love doing creative things. I love playing songs, making songs, learning songs, writing stories, writing books, making a guitar. I love these creative things, but I'm also very lazy. That's the worst thing about me. I'm very lazy. I have all these ideas. I agreed to be the editor of a podcast on YouTube, Quiet on Set. And then when I start getting the files, I'm like, what have I done? Like, I can do this. I'm a creative person. I can do all this. But then you're just at the point going, I don't have the time. I'm too lazy. Like, I was given 2 podcasts to edit, and instead of editing them over 2 weeks, I basically watch all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine on Netflix, and I'm like, shit. And then I steam through it, because you don't need loads of time. You just need about an hour or 2, and you can do everything you want editing-wise. But with a guitar, I remember when I went from a G to a D perfectly. it was something I could actually see and measure my skill level. And finger picking, that little thing, is again something that took months of going shit. You had to get you figuring out your timing's getting better, it's times better, and it's more if you open the door to people. When you open the door to people, they go, "You getting better? Oh, you need a bit of work on that. Oh, your timing's a bit off." And that's my whole thing for the last like year or so. Anytime I ask someone, "What you think?" I was like, "Your timing's a bit off." I was like, that's just something I'm gonna have to constantly work on. But you can fix it by writing your own songs. And like I write my own music now. I do all that. So I've learned as much as I possibly can to, I think. But I can't see the future of what I can do in a year. Like in a year, what else can I do on the guitar? I should be looking into scales and modes and all these different more elegant things to write more elegant songs. But I don't. So I am creative, but I'm also a very lazy person. I'm unorganised. Like, I have 2 finished books on my computer. I have dozens and dozens of short stories finished that need to be edited, that need me to do a second draft on. But I have the time. You can make the time. You go, what else you can do? You do nothing. I'm playing video games. But that's a really hard thing, I find, writing, showing someone my writing. I've got to send someone my writing and editor my writing, and he said, it's very good, there's some very good stories, there's some okay stories, and there's 1 or 2 weak stories I think you should get rid of. And that's fine. Not every story's gonna be amazing. So patience is something I try to work on, my patience. But I have patience with things, I have patience with loads of things, I have patience with people, patience with things, and patience to do things. But I don't have the patience for myself to do something. The wait and see attitude I hate. It's taken me years. It's like when you go to a shop and you see something you want, but if you shopped around, you could find it cheaper. But you don't want it. You see it, you want it. Like, I'm starting to do that. And shopping around is kind of key and it's necessary. But being lazy and being creative is a weird mix. Like, my room will get messier and messier and messier and just filthy and just like does dust. When you go, when's the last time I actually cleaned my room? Like, oh god, I can't remember. When you can't remember, it's probably time to clean your room. So you clean your room, you're like, oh, it's grand. And then your mind's like, oh, I'm relaxed. But now, because I find I become more active now when I wake up more at night. So I start doing more and more things later and later again. And then you're like, shit, it's 4 o'clock. And like, it's 4 o'clock. One day, alright. It's gotta sleep. And then you can't sleep. And then when you eventually sleep, you wake up at 2 in the afternoon. Like, that's my day. But then you have work and then you have other things. So, I don't know. I don't know how people are creative. How people who can be creative can also be super lazy. And come together, you can make things. Yeah. So, what do people like? Because I love watching vloggers. I love watching the British vloggers. I used to watch a lot of them. I used to watch loads and loads of vloggers. But now I'm only get down to like Dodie and Emma Blackberry and Kerry now and again. Like, but I used to watch nearly all of them. But like, they talk about doing all these creative things, doing something every single day, and you're like, wow, that's great. What have I done? Well, I've sat in the same spot for like 10 hours. It's great. Just all the time, I was like, shit, I gotta get ready for work. So yeah, how do you balance if you're creative and lazy? How do you balance that? Because I don't know how to. Well, or maybe and that's the best I can do. Is be creative for like 3 months solid being creative, and then you have a year of just being not creative. Was that good enough? I don't know.